Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. I'm Paul J from Crypto Traders Arena. It's Friday again, so today, slow, steady, in, out. We don't want to open too many positions. We don't want to let those positions over the weekend, because if you have too many positions, you cannot enjoy the weekend, you cannot enjoy your family, you cannot enjoy going out. So, at least for me, only in, out, try to close everything until the end of the day and enjoy the weekend. Hopefully everything is clear. Hopefully we have image and we have sound and we can start presenting. Thank you. So, Bitcoin daily CME chart as usual. What do we have here? Well, we had a nice fake out here. 74, 76, and we dumped back down. Where we stopped? Not at 72, not at 70x, 70, no, we stopped at 69. If you remember yesterday or 2 days ago, I said this is the support and resistance we have to watch. We don't have to let ourselves tricked by influencers or other people. Well, we'll stop if it's below this level. No, the most important level in this range, that's why we have this range, is 69. If the market accepts below that level, then okay, we can test some lows. We can even test 60 and lower. If we hold above this level, well, we have chances to go higher. Where? Like you saw, 74, 80, and higher. So keep in mind, this is an important level. Was an important level when we pushed higher and we accepted above. Look at it. We fighted this level many times. And then at some point decided to push higher. We stayed above, bull market, call it whatever you want. Now we are testing it again. Let's see what will happen, but admit the fact that this is an important level. Not 72, not 76, not 60, no, 69. Pretty simple. Look how the market reacted from this level. Over and over again, even now. Go back in time and look how market reacted over and over again on this level. Pretty obvious to me. Okay. Now, what we can do here? Well, it's kind of ugly to trade here. Why? Well, 69, we could reject, could accept a bit below and then bounce back. It's kind of up and down here. Usually, when the market comes from above and tests this level, usually stops and bounces a little bit. And we have the bounce. If we accept below, then we dump even lower. Look at it. Yeah? We rejected and we dump back down. We rejected, we dump back down. We accepted, we pumped. Here, you can see we accepted back above, rejected and higher. Now we are rejecting again. So it's dangerous, ugly to play. On intraday, on 5-minute chart, 1 hour chart, well, we can still find some setups. But on 4-hour chart, on daily chart, the best thing to do is just to put your hands under your ass and wait. Wait for what? Well, for example, if the market will bounce here and close this gap, that will be a short opportunity here. Yeah? 61.8, close the gap, look at the resistance. Well, you can head short, you can find a setup here. If the market will test the lows and will go lower, well, give me a W and I could find a long idea. Here, swing traders, position traders, not too many things you can do. Okay. Now, that's Bitcoin. Let's take a look at Ethereum and CME. A stupid trader told you something. Yeah, range, accepted above with a gap, which is not good. We pushed higher in the next range to the middle of the range. We rejected and we are accepting back below the range high, previous range high. that means we'll probably go back in the range. By the way, Capoatiu, next week you'll have the range game with me next Wednesday. And you'll learn this. And you'll see how simple it is. Now, range, the range above, we're accepting back. What is the next stop here? If we accept below, as we already, I think we did, either we bounce, either we go here. So 2,000 and slightly below $2,000. If we act like I said yesterday, 2 days ago, if we accept below $2,150, the next level is not 2,100, it's 2,000. This is the level, and slightly below you can see the middle of the range. Let's see what will happen. So, again, dangerous level to play. Why? It's a strong support now. Look at it. Support here. Will become resistance. Will stay support. Will be up and down, up and down, up and down like usual, and then we'll decide the direction? Most probably. And if we'll be up and down, imagine how much money beginners will lose in a price action like this. Breakout, breakdown, breakout, breakdown, and people losing money here. Some beginners could lose their entire account in a movement like this. Less than $200. So be extra careful. Where I prefer to trade here? Well, to be honest, we can draw something simple. We take this high, we take this low, we put a long reload zone. There you go. So below this level, somewhere in here, if I see a W, even if it's middle of the range, maybe I don't trade at the middle of the range, I wait for 7.8.6, then a bit lower in this area, you can see candle body lows, rejection here. So $1,900, $1,850. That's the area where I want to think long. Here, maybe not. To think short, where I should think short? Well, either we retest this high, either we push higher to close this gap, and then yeah, give me an M and I'll short. Here, maybe not. Okay, Bitcoin, Ethereum, classic chart on Bitcoin. If we want to zoom out a little bit, you can see, looks similar with this one, trying to form some W's, and actually it's a trap. Maybe this time will take longer to form this pattern. We have time until October to form the bottom. Who knows? Anyway, it's not looking really bullish, to be honest. Okay, we talked about this one, we talked about this one. Dominance on daily, well, nothing. Range, fighting that 60%, and that's it. Nothing happening here. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Let's zoom in a little bit more. I said, well, breakout, maybe we'll push all the way up here. Well, not strong enough. We are accepting back in the range, and the next level to watch out is the long reload zone. Look at it. Look left, you'll see the strong support. Always look left, because that's the way you will find out the support. If this one will not hold, well, sweep of the lows and maybe Wyckoff check here in the big long reload zone. For the moment, we had a breakout, clear breakout. Let's admit that, close higher up above the range. And now we are retesting it. If we see a W in the long reload zone, if we see rejection from 0.03 and bouncing, well, then we still have a chance to push higher. Morning. Okay, so that's Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Total market cap here, similar with Bitcoin, nothing special. Either we like it, either we don't like it. It is what it is. We have some small W's, a breakout, and now we have to decide it's a real breakout or it's a fake out. To be honest, I don't think we'll start the next bull market without at least touching $2 trillion. This is my 2 cents. Okay, let's take a look at ES on higher time frame, on daily. This is not a strong market. Look at it. And people, you cannot blame Paul J. That's for sure. Paul J, even if he's not trading the traditional market and is not using the traditional market for more than a hedge or more than a confluence, told you here to hedge your portfolio. If you have stocks, if you have anything on the traditional market, Paul said here, hedge your portfolio. Paul said here, short and hedge your portfolio. Paul said here, hedge and short your portfolio. Hedge your portfolio, sorry. Yeah. And then we started to confirm the big M's. Now at this level here, well, don't ask me what to do because I don't know. Can we bounce one more here in the short reload zone to properly retest here and then dump? Possible. Can we dump straight down? Possible. It's not up to me. I saw an advantage here. I saw an advantage here. I saw an advantage here. I saw the bearish divergence forming on RSI, on MACD. On weekly, if you go, you'll see it even on OBV, which is damn strong. I warned everyone to hedge your portfolio, to protect your capital, because that's the most important thing in trading. Now, we're at the bottom of the range. Yeah, of course, we can accept below this level and dump even more. And we can dump, people. If we start dumping, we didn't start dumping yet, but if we start dumping, look where the long reload zone is. So don't tell me, well, it's not possible. No, it's damn possible. Yeah, we can dump like crazy. Imagine the sentiment here. Now we have 2 wars. Maybe potentially 3 wars. And imagine what happened here. A, B, C, D all the way down. And everyone is panicking here. It's not possible to happen again. And guess what? People will panic here in the long reload. And most probably Paul J will say again, don't be stupid. This is a buying opportunity. Anyway, this is not a buying opportunity here, people. This is not a buying opportunity. This is an opportunity to hedge if you manage to hedge at the top. And now you should wait to see what will happen. Gold. Yeah. Gold had a bull trap here. Look how nice it was. They pump it, they dump it, they put it back in the short reload zone. We had an AB equals CD, okay, 78.6 and dump. Now people are shorting here. I don't think it's a good idea. We can stay in this range for longer. We'll accept below 5,000, below 4,000. Well, let's look what was the price in the beginning of the year. Well, 2026 was 4,000 and something. 2025, beginning of 2025 was 2,500. Look at it. Yeah, it's pushing higher, but what comes up must come back down. So, is this an opportunity for public to invest, for people to buy gold? I don't think so, to be honest. An opportunity to buy gold is when you see something like this, people. Weekly W's, weekly W's. Huh? Look at it, weekly W's. This is not something you want to invest. Even if all the influencers will tell you the gold is the best thing ever. To hedge your portfolio, to protect in case of bad scenarios. Yes, it is. If you buy it in the right place. If you buy it at $5,000, it's possible to wait 15, 20 years until the price will come back to your buying window where you bought it. So no, this is not a buying opportunity. Please don't even think about it. When you see something like this, and you see sweep of the lows, SFU, nobody's interested, then yeah, you can go slowly, buy some gold coins, and just put them aside, and that's it. Silver. Similar with gold. You don't buy silver here, you buy silver after weekly W's. Okay? Let's go back on daily. Oil, it's in the middle of that big fuckery here. Close to 100. Not enough for a short, not low enough for a long. Let's just wait. What the fuck? Let's just wait for a proper level. SFU of the highs if you want. It's a good level to watch for a short. Closing this gap, good enough for a long, especially if you see a W. Here, only if you are a day trader and you know what you are doing and you trade the oil for a living, then in that case, like I said many times, you don't need my advice. Okay, so that's the overview. Let's go on a lower time frame. First, calendar. We have anything else? I don't think we have. Tomorrow. Saturday, no. Today. Let's see today. Let's see second impact. No, we don't have any news today. Important news. Let's take a look at what we have on lower time frame on Bitcoin. And yesterday in the New York session, yeah, a stupid trader tried to long because that's his job. That's why he's called himself a trader. And an attempted here, let's go on 5-minute chart, just for fun. And an attempted here, made the trade risk-free. And the market decided, well, Paul, sorry. Actually, I think here in this area. Sorry, and we dump more. And I waited until I got the next one. Sweep of the 69, reclaiming back above. I took this close above, and I said, well, I'll take a trade here. And I even said, well, I take this trade and I want a retest. I want to get a full position in full retest. My level was kind of 69,500. You can see. You can see here, we didn't touch that 69, 50 and $50. We touched 69 and 65. Well, when I saw that the market doesn't want to give me that level, I completed my position here. So overall entry was slightly lower. And then look what happened. The market bounces and bounces. And we managed to get a 3-1. I didn't keep this trade for myself, people. I posted. I even said before the entry, I said, I want this scenario. I posted for general members. I posted for premium members. I posted for VIP members. VIP members had already a similar setup from Stefan. So, no excuses, people. If you didn't took the trade, that means probably you're not a day trader. You are a swing trader. You don't have any business to look at 5-minute chart. Yeah? Okay. This trade alone will compensate for 1 month or 2 months of premium if you have an acceptable portfolio. By the way, please don't DM me about premium membership because now everything is automated. You go on Subcord, you go there, you subscribe, you decide I have from 1 month to 1 year, you do the payment, pay with USDC on Solana or Ethereum. Don't use USDT because after that you'll have to go on Subcord, Discord and open a ticket. Maybe they'll give you the money back. So please pay attention to what you are paying. It's not in my control. Nothing I can do if you do the wrong payment. Okay? I made, my job was to provide you with quality. My job is to give you bear market prices, let's call them that way. Discounts for everyone so you can afford to join and get the content. The rest is up to you, people. Doesn't get cheaper than less than $1 a day. I didn't want to keep it at $1 a day. I said below $1 a day. So if you subscribe for 3 months, it's definitely below $1. If you subscribe for 1 year, it's less, a lot less. You cannot ask more than that from me. Okay, so we had the close back above, we had the retest, then the market decided to play something, and we took the profit off, and look what happened after that. Yeah, we fucked around here without doing anything, not even in the ASIA session, we didn't do anything. Do I want to open a trade here? Well, maybe I want to wait a little bit for the London to open. Maybe I want to see some specific levels, and for that I need to go on 1 hour, kind of zoom out for a day trader. Let's see what we have. And what we have, we can push all the way up here to the Monday low, even straight up. If we reject here, that's the first area I want to short, not before. So if the market bounces here and creates an M, maybe even something the same scenario like we had here, and it's kind of probable if we'll test that level to go there, something like this. Okay, breakout, fake breakout back in the range, rejected after that, and then a retest here, kind of something like that, and then down. I don't want to short before we'll get close to this level. So if you are still long, with, I don't know, 25%, 50%, it's up to you. Hold that trail as high as possible. Okay, hopefully you understand what my plan is. If the market will come here and will reject, I'll short. Well, how about a long? Well, for a long, either we retest this level, and if I want to scalp or do something, I want to see a top. We don't have a top for the moment. Look at it. There you go, similar entry. And all I did was swing high, swing low, long reload zone. Give me a double in this area, and I'll be more than happy. So, here or lower for a long, maybe even a SFU is possible here. That will be nice. For a short, I want to see the market testing this level, the Monday low, as a resistance, rejecting, and then I could short. I don't want to go in this live stream on 5-minute chart, and I don't see the point. Let's wait the market to get close to this level, and then we can go on lower time frame. Ethereum on 1 hour. What we did here. I know a stupid trader. I don't know if you know that, stupid trader. Didn't manage to get this fuckery here, because this was an ugly fuckery. Yeah? They dumped, they created a local top before the FOMC, they dumped like crazy, they didn't retest properly. Ugly. Ugly. But I managed to get this yam, and I took some profit. What we can do now? Well, it's dangerous, like I said, it's dangerous to play Ethereum. Why? Because it's fighting this level. We rejected, we front run the 61.8, and we are fighting this Monday low. And we can accept above, and we can accept back below, and we can accept above. So I don't want to trade in this area. Accepting below 2150, it's bearish in my view. So yeah, if I'll see an YAM around here, or I'll see a few of these highs and or something, yeah, I could attempt a short on lower time frame. If we accept back in the range, then we can think the range game in the Monday range. If we dump, and we dump close to $2,000 or around here, and you see W's, $2,000, just the sound of it, $2,000. It's a big fat round number. Yeah? And an important level on higher time frame. So if we reach 2,000 and we swap a little bit and then we reclaim, that could be a long opportunity. Simple as that. Now, we can go on 2 shitcoins we have here. 3 shitcoins actually. Aster. Well, CZ did it again. Aster chain will go to the moon, and everyone was bullish here. I even warned the public, don't be stupid. But our gladiators knew already what to do. When they saw the news, when they saw the CZ, well, said, okay, give me a short. And they made money. Stefan made money. I was expecting that from Stefan. But even other gladiators, other traders said, well, we know CZ, we know what he's doing. We learned that lesson a long time ago. Now let's find the short. And they made money here. Look at it. Unfortunately, even with that post about the Aster chain, didn't manage to touch my level. Fuckers. And what we have here, well, expanding volatility. We took the highs, now we'll probably take the lows. And to be honest, long reload zone is the first level I want to even look at it. Look at it, I'm not saying that how long. So, another lesson, don't listen to the influencers. Or listen to them, but flip the chart. Hype, relatively strong. How many times I still have to tell you, don't short this motherfucker, let it run. You don't know why it's pumping? Well, that's a different problem. When you want to short something, at least look why it's pumping. Who can tell me why hype is pumping? Why hype is strong? Someone here? From 82 people? Nobody? Well, if you can even ask Chat GDP or Grook and it'll tell you. Exactly, they want to do something nice. And that's for the long run. That's why people, even outside of crypto, are coming and buying hype. Exactly. Is that bullish on the long run? That's good for them. They are the first. It's a good thing. Okay. So why the fuck you want to short this? People, this could go a lot higher. I'm not saying to buy it at $40. No, I never said that. I bought at 10. But why? I don't understand. Why you are trying to short? You cannot allow something to dump without you participating. You cannot allow something to move without you being there. You have some clues, some confidence that this one is bearish. Do you have a daily M? No. Do you have a weekly M? No. Do you have a level hit, an important level, a really strong resistance hit? No. Is this coin weak to be able to short it? No. It's strong as shit. No YM. You can see we accepted above and you can see higher highs and higher lows. And people are keep insisting to short it. Well, you know what? Go ahead. It's your money. Yeah, we bought hype at $10 in the dump when nobody wanted to buy hype. Now at 40, not for me. I have enough. So please, people, don't be that guy that is shorting all the way up. Solana, weaker than the rest. Solana for me, it's a proxy for shitcoins. It's a proxy for how well the shitcoins are doing. And as you can see, Solana is not moving. Probably the rest of the shitcoins are not doing too many things. Okay. The first level I'm interested, $80 and below. Maybe swap of these lows, making a double after that. Maybe even a swap of the liquidity here. Maybe even lower, who the fuck knows. I have a lot of Solana on spot. And I'm kind of disappointed of Solana, but that's a different story. Yes, on lower time frame. Let's go on 1 hour here. There you go. Range game, range game, range game again. Huh? Look how nice it is. SFU here. This was the trader's trade. Look at it. Imagine being able to take this trade here. And I know people that they did. They took this SFU, was too nice to be missed. And look how much profit you can make. You don't need too many trades if you took a trade here. Anyway, we are back in the Monday range. Testing the Monday low. Bouncing. But the bounce is not strong enough, to be honest. I could see today in the London session, which just started, or New York session, sweeping these lows, looking left, sweeping this low, and after that, I don't know what will happen. Here, it's an area for long, but I don't want to long here, to be honest. I just want to let it. If we'll bounce here, then we'll reject. That's a short opportunity. You can even go and do something like this. This is the swing high, this is the swing low, and this is the short reload zone. There you go, 61.8 confluence with Monday high. Maybe a fake out here and then dump. So here, don't touch it. Here, hunt long ideas if it's possible. Here, hunt short ideas. Range game, simple. Okay? I'm not trading traditional market. Don't ask me if I took the trade because I didn't. Gold, nice area, but weak and ugly and no, thank you. Silver, similar price action here, kind of a Dalai Lama trying to happen here on silver and gold. Good enough? No, not for me. Could pump a little bit because it's Friday, because we have wars and people usually at the end of the week are going to safety. They are closing the week and the weekend. Only crypto is open, so people don't want to stay in risk on and will slightly move even on lower time frame to risk off to pass the weekend, get over the weekend, and Monday they'll start again. Yeah, it's possible for gold, mostly gold, but silver also to get a pump. Usually when I was trading gold and silver in the past, I was watching for long ideas, if was possible, Friday. In that idea that people want to be a bit safer over the weekend. Okay. That's my short list. That's my Bitcoin. That's my Ethereum. I told you what I'm waiting, what I'm hunting. I told you about ES if you are trading ES. I told you not to short hype. I'll say it again. It's strange how I told you to short Aster and I told you not to short hype. Now, calendar, nothing to do here. Shitcoins on the screener. Some of them are pumping, some of them are dumping. Overall, nothing special. Let's see how many people are reposting. I'll go private, I'll go for premium and VIP, or I'll keep this live stream for everyone. 24, 40. Come on, people, you can do better than that. At this moment, we have 80 viewers on the live stream. 80 viewers on the live stream. And in total, I have 41 reposts. No, it is what it is. And please, the free members, put a bit of time and effort and repost or like or comment. Premium and VIP members, they are not required to do that because they are paying a subscription. Indeed, they get more value because they will get setups step by step. They'll get a lot more value. But I'm asking the YouTube people, the Twitter people, the free Discord part. You know that X doesn't like posts like this. Look at it. 43 reposts, 57 likes, and 1,400 views. I know the algo is putting down my post because it has a YouTube link in it. But I'm not an influencer anyway. Okay. So, thank you for the reposts. Thank you for likes. Thank you for your comments. Let's be extra careful today. It's Friday. We don't want to open position and stay in those positions over the weekend. We want fast ones, clear setups, lower time frame, in and out, in and out. Yeah. To be able to close everything at the end of the day, enjoy the weekend. By the way, enjoying the weekend and recharging doesn't mean you don't trade, but you sit in front of your fucking computer all day long. I don't care what you are doing, but close the computer if it's possible and get the fuck out. I don't care if you go outside just to watch the cars driving on your on your street. Do something else. Use your eyes on the longer distance, because otherwise you'll need bigger and bigger glasses. Yeah, use those eyes for seeing on the longer distance. Touch some grass, breathe a little bit. I don't know, do something else, recharge, because you don't recharge sitting in front of your computer or sitting in your house. Get out. Yeah? So Monday morning we'll be able to trade again. I'm a bit under the weather, I'm a bit cold. I don't know if it's noticeable yet, but I am. I don't know what I'll do. Probably I'll sleep like a baby until I'll recover. So that's my recharging for this weekend, most probably. Yeah. Open window and sleep like a baby. Then Monday, hopefully I'll be back at live streaming and trading. Okay, let's not make this live stream too long. It's already 37 minutes, 38 minutes long, too much. Let's keep it relatively short. Protect your capital. Treat market like a business. Enjoy the weekend. See you on the other side. See you Monday morning with the weekly crypto review if we don't hear us again until then. Capua 1. At the end of the day, we have another live stream. Okay. See you next time, people.